I love a good festival. No, not a fair or a carnival, but an actual festival. There's something really special about a community coming together and celebrating what makes it unique. Whether that's crafting something, or baking something, or just growing a bunch of lavender.
And that's why today I'm at the Lavender Lane Farms in Milan, Michigan for the 9th annual Lavender Festival.
So today we're going to go out into the world and we're going to live life to the fullest. We're going to come back with some stories.
There's something here for everyone, whether you want to buy some lavender scented everything, sample some local food trucks, or just pet a baby cow. Our day started off early in an effort to beat the crowds, which we did to an extent. However, we also rushed into this project without any hats or sunscreen, so if you decide to visit next year, come more prepared than we did. Getting in was relatively easy as the event organizers offered 3 levels of admission. $10 for general admission, kids 12 and under get in free. Honestly, this is a great deal for just spending half a day with the kids. For $15 you got in the event, received a free lavender lemonade, and were able to pick your own lavender, saving you about $5 if you wanted to do all of that separately. And for $30 you got the ultimate experience combo. You got in, you got your lemonade, you got to pick some lavender, they gave you a satchel of lavender, and a lavender plant to take home, which is a tremendous bargain for everything you get to do. Honestly, that's what me and my wife did. I paid $10 just to get in, and she got to do all the fun things she dragged me along to do. I had a lot more fun than I thought I would accompanying my wife to a joint activity she suggested, like when I take her axe throwing and she's actually good at it. While not the focus of the festival, the biggest part was the vendor area. The farm itself was selling a lot of their own lavender-scented merchandise, but there were also a lot of local small businesses that were selling their crafts. I love seeing the creativity of seemingly average people. Of course, all the usual suspects were there: salsa, hot sauce, jewelry I made out of something I found in my closet, but there were a few standouts as well. These guys were selling all retro stuff: DVD players, not Blu-ray, VHS tapes, and collectible memorabilia that was easily 30 years old, the perfect place for an aging childless millennial to spend a paycheck. I really liked this family that repurposed old furniture into other things. The highlight was these suitcases they were turning into shelves. Shout out to Our Purpose, these guys were doing some interesting stuff. I really liked these bird feeders too. There wasn't anything outwardly special about them, but they looked really nice, and if I had more birds in my yard, I'd buy one. But what I really liked about the vendor area was that most of the shop owners just happened to be either retired or military veterans. I like supporting my local economy, I like supporting veterans, and getting out to a local festival was a great way to do both. As the day wore on, the heat came with it, and soon it was time to try some lavender lemonade. It looks like the farm was just making regular lemonade and mixing it with their own lavender syrup.
Alright, so one of the things that they do have special here is this lavender lemonade. Now, I've had lavender flavored things before. I'm not usually a fan of the flavor of lavender, but I'm going to try this lavender lemonade and see how it tastes. You know, not bad for something lavender flavored. I generally like lemonade, and this is a little bit more lemonade flavored than lavender flavored. That's actually really pleasant.
From there, it was time to pick our own lavender. But first, a quick stop at the petting zoo. Now, as an alleged adult, I don't get overly excited about farm animals, but my wife loves ducks, and they had some, and since she picked the activity, I will point out that there was no cover charge for the petting zoo. The animals were just sort of walking around a pen, and kids were going up and, petting the animals. For me, the highlight was this baby goat. Of course, the cow calf also had an adorable moo, which I never caught on camera. And this adult goat, true to his nature, kept trying to eat the sandbag. And then it was time to pick all the lavender we could carry, which was a surprising amount. They had both purple and white lavender, if you're the kind of person that knows the difference or cares. The way they had it set up, you could pay $10 for one bundle, $15 for 2 bundles, or $25 for 5 bundles. As I mentioned earlier, this was free if you did the ultimate experience at the front gate. The staff would give each person a pair of scissors and instruct them on how to cut the lavender. I don't know, I guess there was a right way to do this. And an 8-inch zip tie. You were allowed to take as much lavender as you could fit in your zip tie, which they say is about 150 stems per zip tie. But my wife got tired of this about halfway through, and she still says she got her money's worth. After lavender picking, it was time to find some lunch, which is when we ran into this guy, dishing out some sweet tunes. I can't play the sound here as he's covering copyrighted music, but take my word for it, this guy can really wail on that saxophone. And finally, we made it to my favorite part of the day, lunch.
So food truck food is rarely ever something to brag about, but I did want to try something new today, and since it's here, why not, right? So today we're going to be starting with tacos from El Padrino Tacos, and we've got bubble tea from Bubble Bee Tea Company, and European baked bread from Pull On This Chimney Cakes. All right, so I'm going to start with these chicken tacos from El Padrino. Let's put some little bit of lime on here. And these look like very authentic Mexican street tacos. Let's see how it tastes. I think I got 2 tortillas there, but that is delicious. That is just wonderfully seasoned chicken. Now the corn tortilla is very nice and soft with some lime and cilantro on it. That is beautiful. Next, I've got this steak quesadilla, also from El Padrino Tacos. I love a good quesadilla, and this looks beautiful. Ooh, that is hot. Nice and cheesy. That is delicious. You know, that first bite, just full of cheese, and I ain't mad about it. And then we got a couple of drinks from Bubble Bee Tea Company, and because we're at the Lavender Festival, we got Lavender Sprite Bubble Tea. We're going to see how this tastes. That is playfully fun. I like that. That is delightful. And then because my wife likes rubber ducks, I got this Lucky Rubber Duck drink. And because I'm a child, it comes with a toy. Well, it doesn't come with a toy because I'm a child, but I got it because I'm a child. So I'm going to try this. I don't even know what flavor this is, so it's a total surprise. It's not bad. It's like a blue raspberry flavor. I do think I like the lavender Sprite a little bit better. And finally, for dessert, we got this Pull On This Chimney Cake. I spoke to the man making these, and he said it's like a European-style baked bread. This has just got cinnamon sugar on it. It's the basic one. I'm going to try this. It's a little hard to pull apart with one hand when you're holding a microphone, but let's see how it tastes. It's very nice. It is basically just baked bread with cinnamon sugar on it. It's not too sweet in my opinion, but it is very delightful. I like it.
All in, I'd say we had a pretty pleasant day. We hadn't planned on buying lunch from the food trucks, but there weren't a lot of options around the farm anyway, so I'm not mad at that decision. Altogether, we spent about $100 for about 4 hours on a local farm. Not a bad price for some new memories. I do apologize for the way my hair looks as I say goodbye. Next time I'll bring a hat or something.
Hey, thanks for being with us today. We had a great time despite the heat. It is really a beautiful day. We've had a lot of fun, seen some interesting stuff. If you've got an idea for a great festival that you want me to go see, let me know down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Thanks for being here today. Bye.